Destination Sailing Channel is sponsored by Seawater Pro. If you are buying a watermaker, follow the link below and receive an additional set of filters with your purchase. If you speak with Mike at Seawater Pro, don't forget to mention Destination Sailing Channel. Hello and welcome to Destination Sailing Channel.
I am Carla.
And I am Simon.
And we are from the YouTube sailing channel Sailing Ocean Fox.
Over the past 3 years we have sailed over 26,000 miles through the Mediterranean, across the Atlantic and the Caribbean.
In this series we will be looking at some of our favorite islands, towns and keys we have visited during our adventure.
This will give you a fresh insight into your next destination, what to expect on arrival, places to stay, things to do, and how to find those necessary provisions, from propane to bananas.
So let's start with this week's location, Linton Bay Marina in Panama and the islands of San Blas.
We last visited in the summer of 2019.
Linton Bay is located about 50 nautical miles northwest of San Blas Islands. Cartagena in Colombia is around 260 nautical miles passage from the east. Jamaica is about 550 nautical miles to the northeast.
Languages, you'll find that Spanish is the national language, however English is widely spoken in tourist areas and at the marina. The courtesy flag is the Panama national flag, which is red, blue, white with some stars. Rather pretty, I like that one.
Yeah. The weather, known for its lush green landscapes, Panama has a tropical maritime climate. It is warm and humid at sea level with slightly cooler weather in the mountains. The Caribbean coast gets around 130 inches of rain per year.
That is enormous. I mean, that's this amount of rain. It's a huge amount of rain, yeah.
The temperatures at sea level tend to average 88 Fahrenheit during sunlight hours and about 78 Fahrenheit after sunset.
Panama is outside the Caribbean hurricane belt, so this is an ideal place to go during those hurricane months, and absolutely delightful as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting facts. Panama is the only place in the world where you can see the sunrise on the Pacific Ocean and the sunset on the Atlantic.
That's
lovely. Nice, isn't it? Yes. I mean, it is the Caribbean Sea, of course, but that really is part of the Atlantic Ocean.
So the Panama Canal is 1/3 of Panama's entire economy.
The lowest toll ever paid for someone to cross the Panama Canal is 36 cents. This was paid by Richard Halliburton, who crossed the canal by swimming in 1928.
I didn't think that if you cross swimming you had to pay to.
Nor would I, but obviously that's how tight they are with people that wish to cross through the Panama Canal.
So 1.5 million of the 3.6 million people living in Panama reside in Panama City. Out of the 233 nations of the world, Panama is ranked 132 with the smallest population in all of Central America.
There are 10,000 native plant species to Panama, including 1,400 variations of the orchids, 678 ferns, and more than 1,500 types of trees. It's actually really lush.
Very lush. Very lush.
It's very humid and there's not a lack of water there.
Yeah,
so it's hardly surprising, really.
Yeah.
The currency is the US dollar.
Yes, and the time zone is UTC -5, and they do not change their clocks through the year. Yeah.
Cities.
Colony is a major city, some 30 miles along the coast.
Navigation into Linton Bay Marina is all a little bit tricky. From the southeast, you would probably be better going around the outside of Islas Grande. However, we did go around the outside the first time, and the second time we went there, we did come through the gap, and it is actually pretty big. But if you just want to be safe, go around the outside. After passing the yachts at anchor, stay close to the end of the marina. There is a reef just off there, and it's marked with some white sticks, basically.
Yeah.
From the north, you pass south of Islas Linton, again through the mooring field, and keep a sharp eye out for the coral bank just before the marina, leaving it to starboard. So if you actually just went straight, you would go straight into this bank. It's really quite a big bank, and it's only a couple of feet under the water. So you actually do need to skirt around it. Obviously, there are a few buoys there, but just be a little bit careful.
So, warning, this is Panama, and one should not forget that the pirates do hunt our yachts in the area. The marina at Linton Bay is safe, and so it's the San Blas Islands, but you should really be careful.
You really do need to be careful. You need to think about what you're going to do to protect yourself against pirates before you go to this area.
Yeah, try to go in a convoy. It's always safer.
It is a real issue, and I really
yes.
wouldn't be cruising around here at night.
No.
The area between Linton Bay and San Blas, you really shouldn't anchor here very often. I mean, only in emergency, and be very, very careful. Back in 2019, the yacht Sea Tramp was attacked by pirates in the bay at Nombre de Dios. It's a very inviting bay between Linton Bay and San Blas. Here are a few words from Mario, the boat's skipper.
Basically prepare to just close the doors and have a short quick view around. And in this very moment, so I was still on the steps, like going 3 steps up, when 2 guys jumped at me from left and right, and they were basically hiding behind the spray hood. So we've got windows in the front and on the left and right.
And at this point, did you realize what was happening?
No,
not yet.
No.
Not yet. Yeah.
No. Even when he started yelling that I locked myself in my cabin, I was like, what's this problem? I was sitting there with my phone, and when I realized what he said, I dropped my phone and ran to the cabin, and I'm like, why didn't I take my phone with me and call the police? Yeah, well, you don't think of that moment.
No. You just react.
Yeah.
And
They were not the only yacht to be attacked anchored along this coast. So voyage, Region B, so the green square top buoys will be on the left as you enter from the ocean.
checking in. This is one of the most helpful marinas in the world. You need to check in at the marina office, which is a white shipping container close to the travel lift. All the normal documents, passport, crew list, ship's papers and insurance will be required.
You then need to buy a cruising permit from the port captain. He is located in the blue shipping container by the road entrance to the marina. He only takes cash and is $185 and $15 for his pocket.
Yeah, there's a little funny thing there, wasn't it?
It is.
And wherever you seem to go, they all charge $5, $10 or $15 over the actual cruising permit price for administration purposes. Immigration will be found in the town of Portobello, which is around 12 miles away. You can actually get a bus. It's a big red bus that comes along there every couple of hours. They're only open during the day. Bus times are varied, and you may have to wait because they don't seem to be on a schedule.
No,
So
they
it's
are
kind
in
of
a
like
rush.
waiting for it.
Yes. There are no check-in facilities in the islands of San Blas, so you will have to check in Linton Bay.
We actually did spend 3 or 4 days in San Blas before we went.
I think it's legal. You can
Yeah.
stay up to 3 days, if
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the marina. The marina has power and water at every berth. Though it's generally 110 volts, 220 volts at 60 hertz is available. Electricity is charged at 38 cents per kilowatt. There are showers, a couple of bars and a restaurant, as well as a laundrette.
So this marina is well sheltered and it's incredibly hot and humid. So if you have an aircon, it will probably running.
It will do.
We
yeah.
missed that. That was the
Absolutely.
only place we missed an
Yeah.
aircon,
Panama,
wasn't it?
yeah,
Panama.
absolutely.
Yes.
Really quite necessary down
Yeah.
there.
The cost of a 40-foot mono is about $30 per night. This is the minimum charge.
Yeah, that's the minimum charge at the marina. If you've got a catamaran, a 40-foot catamaran will be a little under $40 per night. Dinghy docks. There is a dinghy dock in front of the restaurant, which is the main building at the marina for those who are anchored off.
So the marinas close by is Shelter Bay to the north. At entrance to the Panama Canal is around 30 miles away.
Yeah, that's very well protected, that marina.
Very well
But
protected,
you have to watch
yes.
for the crocodiles.
Yes, there's crocodiles inside the marina.
Yeah. Anchorages, you can anchor outside the marina on either side, but be warned, boats have been boarded and items stolen in these anchorages.
Yes. San Blas has many anchoring sites. We will cover that shortly.
Fuel?
Fuel at the filling station next door to the travel lift.
Absolutely, it's all right there for you.
Yes.
Water is available at the marina berths, and water is free. Well, they have so much of the stuff.
Yeah.
They poured it out of the sky. Propane is available just outside the boatyard. Buses and trains. The bus goes from right outside the marina gate. The bus coming from your left as you exit the marina is the one which will take you to Portobello. It'll be the same bus going in the other direction, but if you go in the other direction, you go to a little village about 3 miles up, and then you have to wait for it to turn around and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So supermarkets, you will have to go to the few shops in Portobello. When we say few shops, they are very small shops.
They are
it's
very
kind
much
of
sort of-
Chinese shops with
Yeah.
some food,
Yeah.
not much fresh
We managed to
food.
get a SIM card there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So the Kunas, the local Indian people in San Blas, will bring you supplies, but that will have a cost, and they will choose things for you. So you are not really, you make a list, but the list never comes as you want
No.
to.
And everything costs $20.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what you
yeah.
want; it's $20. And
At
so,
least.
every vegetable with $20. And okay, it is a service; they do provide
Yeah.
something, and if you do need something,
Yeah.
then
It's
they
only
will.
a help if you are in trouble. You
Yeah,
know, you need a
yeah.
couple of things. Yeah. So bank, there is an ATM machine in Portobello.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, this is really how remote this place
Yeah,
is.
very
is that
remote, yes.
You are not going to find anything at the marina, for example.
No.
Chandri, most things are going to have to be delivered. Ask at the boatyard for advice. There is a Chandri at Shelter Bay Marina, but it wasn't actually that big, if you know what I mean. But it did have useful stuff, and you could always get stuff sent there.
Yeah. Hardware store, you will find one at Portobello too.
But there again, it's not like a massive
No,
hardware
it's not
store.
anything
You would have to
like that.
go to the main town, wouldn't
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
to get a large DIY shop.
Yeah.
The boatyard is absolutely fantastic. There is a yard at the marina with a travel lift. It will take yachts up to 39 foot wide, which is absolutely enormous, so you can get your big cat out there. It has a weight limit of 160 tons, and the actual dock has a 15-foot draft. This is a big 8-strap lift, and they've got some really big maxi yachts out of the water there. Cost for a 40-foot mono lift, clean, block off, and relaunch is $529 US. A cat of the same size is 744, which is really a bit of a bargain price, really.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad. No, it's not too bad. So Sailmaker, you will have to go to Shelter Bay Marina, but he is quite expensive.
Yeah, we tried to get
a new sailbag, wasn't it? And it was a
I think it was a
fortune.
fortune. I think he started at $1,500.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Destination Sailing Channel is sponsored by Seawater Pro. If you are buying a watermaker, follow the link below and receive an additional set of filters. If you speak with Mike at Seawater Pro, don't forget to mention Destination Sailing Channel. Check out our video where we installed our Seawater Pro watermaker. Oh, what to see and do? Well, San Blas is the cruising ground, and this is one of the best cruising grounds in the whole of the Caribbean. So the main islands are
So Shishim Cays is probably the first island you will come to. The channel is edged with reefs and you would not want to enter at night in poor visibility.
no, absolutely
It's-
not.
yeah,
This whole Panama area,
It's difficult,
it's
isn't
full
it?
of reefs, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah.
And this area in particular,
It's like a channel really to go into,
yeah,
isn't it?
it is,
Yeah.
and it's sort of like a white rock which has been put there at the entrance,
Yeah.
and it's all covered in bird poo, so it's all white.
Yeah.
And you have to, as you enter, you keep that on the right hand side, and you go in, and it does open up, and it's sandwiched between two islands.
You end
Absolutely
up
stunning.
learning the way because you're going to end up going there more than once,
Yeah,
and then
absolutely,
so you will
yeah.
learn exactly the way to go.
And the one island, Chimney itself, has got a little bar on there, and
Yes,
a
yeah,
little restaurant and
yes,
things like that.
yeah,
But it's very, very rural.
very, very,
Very rustic.
yeah.
Your next stop, if you're sailing around the area, will probably be Lemon Cay. Here you will find good protection from all directions. As with this area, reefs are everywhere, and in most cases they are not marked. We managed to creep in there and dropped the hook, and we went for a lovely lunch, didn't we?
Yes, they have a lovely restaurant just on the water,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then you eat just, it's normal fish with rice and salad.
Well, I was just about to say, it's very basic
It's very
food.
basic
You
food.
don't kind of have a menu, you just
No.
have a
But
lunch.
once you are there for a few weeks, you want to go out, and it's quite
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely
It's a
beautiful.
lovely island.
These islands are only a foot or two over
the sea level.
aren't they?
Yes.
So they are going to disappear at one point.
Yeah. Another great spot in the area called Swimming Pool. This is around 3 meters deep and so warm. Stunning beaches and a small bar on the island. It's very, very clear water.
Yeah.
It's full of mosquitoes, just be aware of
Yeah,
it.
there's a lot of mosquitoes there. Oh, we met a couple there, didn't we, on a boat? And
Yeah.
they've been there
For
for
18 years.
18 years.
When we said, we live on a boat, we are liveaboards, and they said, we live here, this is our address here for the last 18 years.
Absolutely, incredible.
Yeah.
Our first stop, as we arrived after our 177 nautical mile crossing from Colombia, was the two islands of Coca Badana.
Bandera. It's my favorite island in
Absolutely.
San Blas. It's the one, if you're going to spend some time, just spend some time there. It's
Yeah.
just beautiful. And they have these little islands with one coconut tree in the middle, isn't it? It's just like in the movies. It is like in the movies, isn't it?
Yes, if you actually saw Money Hoist, some of it was shot on those islands. But the water is absolutely spectacular.
Stunning.
It's so clear, so blue. And we put the anchor out the front and put a line ashore, and we could actually step off the boat and walk ashore.
Yeah.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Until the Kunas came in
Until the
charge.
schooners came along,
In
and then
charge,
they wanted
$20.
$20 to because we put a line on their coconut tree. And so we didn't pay the $20, and he just let us go.
Yeah.
It was as simple as that. And he got upset because we'd had some of his coconuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't take the coconuts,
No.
guys, unless you pay the cooners for them.
Yeah.
But this area, I think, is absolutely spectacular.
Yes.
Very easy to spend a couple of weeks there,
Yeah.
and really not move. I mean, it is that sort of place, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And just take the rib and go
Yeah,
around and
yeah,
discover some
yeah.
of these beautiful.
Yeah.
These are your classic Caribbean islands.
Yes.
Palm trees,
The
sandy
ones you
beach,
look for.
round,
Yes.
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Dobby wants to come up and say hello.
He's going to stay there.
Yep. So connections. Panama City is the main international airport for the region with international flights. So, yep, you're going to have to then get a coach across to Cologne, and then a coach from Cologne to the marina if you're going to go that way.
Yeah, so thank you for listening to our channel.
Just a reminder that you can see our adventures on YouTube at Sailing Ocean Fox.
Yes, they are episodes 89 and 90 to 93, and we will put the link on the description below.
Destination Sailing Channel is supported by Seawater Pro. If you are buying a watermaker, look up the link below and receive an additional set of filters with your purchase. You would also be helping us to produce these free podcasts and videos.
You can listen to Destination Sailing Channel as a podcast. Just search for the channel on your preferred podcast platform.
This is Simon and Carla from Sailing Ocean Fox on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all the major podcast platforms.
Until next week, fair winds wherever you are sailing.